welcome to the daily reading for February 26, 2020. My name is Alda, and if you're new here, welcome to this channel. And this is like a daily free psychic tarot reading for you guys. And if this reading is going to resonate with you, then this is your energy, alright? Don't doubt it. Okay, this is something that you need to know. This is something that you need to hear. Okay. But all decisions is completely up to you. You know, we all have our own free will, so don't. If you feel like that part isn't resonating, don't force anything. All right. All right. Downloads. They want me to start with downloads. Okay. So before I start recording this reading, they channeled me. We need to know, and I don't really know what that means. So whatever you need to know, whatever that is, I'm not really sure what's our topic for today or what's the subject for this reading. I don't really know what is this all about. Okay, but we will find out. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards a few more times, and you can get your snacks if you want snacks while watching this reading or while listening to this reading. You might want to do something else, multitask or something. Let's find out what we have for today's reading, February 26th. And thank you guys so much for the subscribes, for the comments, for the likes. I truly appreciate it when you guys book a reading with me. Thank you guys so much for booking a personal reading with me. Thank you for the trust. So, yeah, I can't thank you enough. Thank you guys, all right? Let's find out, what do you guys need to know? What do you need to know? They channel me that we need to know, and it is we, not I need to know. We need to know. That was fast. Nine of Swords in reverse. You're getting out of it, honey. You're getting out of it. If that is something that you need to know, if you are getting out of not, if you're going to survive it, you will. Nine of Swords in reverse. I mean, honey, this is anxiety free. This is breaking free from something. Because the Nine of Swords in upright talks about sleepless nights. This is overcoming it. I am proud of you. Wow. I mean, this very first card, Nine of Swords inversed. I mean, this is not fearing something. This is you being fearless, being bold, being brave, and being strong enough to survive whatever that is that you're dealing with right now. I mean, I feel like it's not that you are trapping yourself. This is you worrying about, oh my God, what is going to happen next? I mean, oh my God, am I going to make a mistake again? Am I going to, that kind of thing. It's worrying. It's constant worrying about something, and it's causing you lots of stress, probably depression. But for the most part, I am feeling that this is you worrying about what is going to happen next. Is this the right decision? Is this it? Am I not really going to make it out alive? But if you're going to ask me, if you're going to make it, if you're going to survive it, yes, you will. Very simple. And wow. Everyone, the Page of Swords. I mean, you got this. Yeah, I feel like you are in this beginning stage, like a beginner's mind stage. But you already have the information that you need. You already have the information, details. I feel like you already have it. You just have to do it. Whatever that is. Leaving something behind, moving on to something, whatever that is. Even if it's breaking up with someone, even if it's being in a relationship with someone or befriending someone, whatever that small gesture, whatever movement or action that you need to make, I feel like you already know what to do. You already have an information, and you just have to do it. Swords means communication, but it's page, so it's a small communication. So maybe for some of you want to talk to someone, This could also be consulting to someone, or probably regards to your mental health. It could also be that, but for some of you, this is something and like an information that you really want to know, and I feel like you already have it. Now just do it. Just do it. They are saying just do it now. I love this energy because I feel like I am connecting to someone who has been really who's been struggling for probably a decade or for so many years. I feel like I'm connecting to a person who does really think a lot, like every day, even if they are doing something else. I feel like there is always this worrying energy within them that they just can't remove from themselves. And seeing the Nine of Swords in reverse in this reading is making me feel proud of this person, whoever this is, because this could be your person, this could be you. You will know who this is, but I am proud of this person. I mean, I feel like this person has been really overthinking. They have this it's like a personality. I don't want to say that it's really like a personality of them or of yours, that you are really overthinking about almost everything, but it's like you got used to it. You got used to overthinking about something. You got used to constantly thinking and worrying, and it feels to me like it became like a behavior. Like it wasn't supposed to be like that, but it became like that. So yeah, I just want to say, I just wanted to put it out that I am proud of this person. And because I feel like this has been going on for some time, for so long, probably like a decade. I'm feeling for most of you this has been going on for like a decade. I don't know why I'm feeling that's very specific. But yeah, I feel like this person is really starting like a new life, new job, new career, new relationship because of the page. And the swords, I feel like they could be communicating. Why do I keep saying they? Maybe this is your person. This could be you. All right, watchers. Okay. But yeah, let's find out more. You could also be Aquarius watching this reading, because I'm focused on the Aquarius right here. I'm not really sure if you can see it, but I'm focused on that. So you could be Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. What the hell? Okay. We have the Lovers and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Holy macaroni. Okay, I am connecting to. Hold on. They are telling me something specific right now. Ooh. Someone could be planning an approach. I don't know why I'm feeling like a mixed energy. Maybe you guys have different energies. But it's like, if you're going to like, because it feels to me like this is a sentence. So I am connecting to a person who's planning an approach or a communication towards this Queen of Swords. But it feels to me like with this Lovers and the Bride, I feel like they are doubting themselves with the Nine of Swords. But this doubting thing is over, and they are all overthinking about, oh my god, what am I going to say to this Queen of Swords? How am I going to act? How is she going to respond? This kind of stuff. They're really overthinking about the communication towards this Queen of Swords, because this Queen of Swords is appearing kind of close up. I don't want to say that they are being bitchy or being Ice Queen or something, but it feels to me like they are appearing as reverse Queen of Swords is because they are not communicating to this Lovers person, who is kind of okay, they just corrected me. I was actually going to say that they are stuck between two lovers, probably with the Lovers. They probably not just two options of women or men. It could be that they are stuck between not talking and talking, or not communicating or communicating with this Queen of Swords. They're stuck with two choices. Like, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do. Okay, but they just corrected me. They are not stuck with two choices or two options. I feel like before they were, but with the Lovers in upright, I feel like they think it's the right choice. This Queen. Like, even if this Queen is not talking to them because of the Swords in reverse energy, even if this Queen is not talking to this Lover's person is saying, I am going to talk to this Queen. I am going to talk to this Queen. I will communicate with him or her. It doesn't really matter if this person is a woman or a man. I mean, I just said him. So it could be that this Queen of Swords in reverse could be a man. Alright? This could be your energy, watchers, or your person's energy. I'm not really sure. Just take whatever resonates. But there is another energy that I am sensing. The other energy that I am sensing is, it goes like this. Someone is overthinking about the details or information that they just received or they just got, or they already had it. And I feel like the overthinking or worrying is done. It's not there anymore within themselves, within their mind. And right now they are currently, there really is something about these Lovers, because it feels to me like I am connecting to a person that they're overthinking about the details and the information that they received or they already had, and they love this person, whoever that is, but they don't know if they should stop communicating or not. So I'm not really sure if you are the first energy or the second energy. So we will see what's the strongest one that's going to come into the next cards. But those are the energies that I am feeling. All right. So let's find out what's the next card. So overall, I am feeling two energies. All right. One is a Queen of Swords, who is kind of stuck. I don't want to say that they're stuck. I don't really feel that they are stuck. It's just that they feel like the right thing to do is not communicating with that other person, but they love that person and they want to communicate. So that's the second energy. The first energy was the Lovers person, which is a person who is overthinking of whether they should communicate or not. It's kind of like the same energy, but it feels to me like the Queen, like the first energy and the second energy, does have different, how do I explain this? Like, they have the same choices or options or way of thinking of whether they should communicate or not. That's their question. Because remember, I channel we need to know. So maybe that is something that you are asking me, whether you should communicate or not. But yeah, right now I'm sensing two energies. I don't know why. I just can't get out of that of my mind that I am sensing two energies. To be honest, guys, I want to stick with like one story, but I'm really sensing two energies. Like, both of them are I don't want to say that they are being indecisive. Like, okay, just to be clear, the first energy feels like the right thing to do is to communicate with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, which is the second energy that I am feeling, feels like the right thing to do is not communicate with the other person. I'm not saying that they're communicating with the Lover's person. They could be a different story. All right, just connect the dots, guys. You know what I mean. So, but yeah, the Lover's person, they are connected with the Queen of Swords, but this Queen of Swords, which is the second energy that I'm feeling, could be different from the Lovers. It could be like a separate story, but they are also represented by the Queen of Swords in reverse. All right, I hope I'm making sense, guys. So You saw that. Both of them are planning. Both of them. There is this heavy planning. What should I do next? What's a step 2? What's a step 3? What's a step 4? What should I say? How should I say it? When should I say it? Both of them are planning. So I hope we could clear things up like before closing off this. Wow. 3 of Cups in reverse. I am sensing 2 energies with the 3 of Cups in reverse. It could be, I'm not really sure if both of them or like the Lovers in reverse. It could be both of them or just the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers in upright. I'm sorry. It could be that this Lovers in upright is really taking this whole relationship or this whole thing really seriously. It could be that. Or this Queen of Swords could be, because I mentioned that the Queen of Swords is really, overthinking whether they should communicate or not communicate to the other person, which is probably not the Lover's person, because I am sensing that they're not connected. But the Lover's person's life does have the Queen of Swords in reverse energy. They have this, they're dealing with the Queen of Swords as well. But I feel like if this Queen of Swords in reverse, if we're going to read this individually, I feel like this person is separated from this Lover's person. I hope I'm really making sense, guys. I don't really know how to explain it much more clearly, but that is the best that I can do. But yeah, the Queen of Swords in reverse individually, which is the second energy that I'm feeling, I feel like the reason why they feel like the right decision is to not communicate or to stop communicating with the other person is because they're probably involved in a third-party relationship. Yeah, with the 3 of Cups in reverse, and they want to get out of that. And I totally understand. I mean, if she or he is getting out of a third-party relationship, and because the second energy, I feel like the second energy, which is the Queen of Swords in reverse individually, if we're reading this individually, they feel like the right thing to do is to stop communicating. This person feels like the right thing to do is to communicate. So that's much clearer. All right. Okay, for the Lover's person, I feel like this person is really taking the relationship itself seriously. Like, they are upgrading the relationship itself. That's why they think that the right decision or the right choice is to communicate. It feels to me like all of these cards are like each of them, like their energy, like their own energy. Like, you just have to switch up the roles, and but it's like this energy is the Lover's person energy, and this energy as well is the Queen of Swords energy too. And it feels like the Lover's person is also dealing with the Queen of Swords in reverse, and this Queen of Swords in reverse is like a different person, but they're dealing with someone else as well. And this 2 of Wands is like the Lover's person's energy and the Queen of Swords energy as well. And the 3 of Cups in reverse is the Queen of Swords in reverse energy and the Lover's person's energy as well. So I hope I'm really making sense, guys. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands in reverse, so probably not a great time for you guys to take an action, especially it's Mercury retrograde, and I feel like it's going to end this 9th of March. I'm not really sure. So it's Mercury retrograde in Pisces. I'm not really sure though. Why didn't I do my research? I hope I could be much more informative than my usual being, and I'm feeling great today, if you're going to ask me. But yeah, let's clarify the cards. You know what? I am really proud of these people. I mean, both of these people, like the Queen of Swords and the Lovers, because the Lovers person is really overcoming that fear. Because I feel like the Lover's person is overcoming that fear of rejection. And this Queen of Swords is overcoming that fear of being alone. That's why they probably don't want to leave that third-party relationship. And it's like they've reached that point of realization, like, oh my god, I really have to leave this relationship because it sucks, and this lover's person is realizing that, okay, I really have to communicate, because this feeling of not communicating, it does sucks. So yeah. All right, let's clarify the sign of swords in reverse, which I'm pretty much excited about. I saw the sun, so stay optimistic, guys. You could be a Libra watching this reading, or Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. The Nine of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords again. This is weird and cool. I love this card. Oh my god. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, so you already know the information, the details, as I said earlier. You already know what to do. And we also have the Ten of Swords in reverse. This taking an action, whatever that is, communicating, not communicating, whatever that is, it's actually going to make you feel secure, balance. And to be honest, guys, whether you are leaving a third-party relationship or you are communicating to someone to begin a new relationship, either way, it's going to heal you. It's going to heal you. I am telling you. Whether you're leaving someone else, whether you are going to talk or approach someone, whatever that is, it's going to make you happy. It's going to help you heal and grow with the Ten of Swords in reverse. We have positive cards. We also have the Hermits in reverse. It's time, guys. It's time to go out, have fun, enjoy the life. Life is short. Stop being in a hermit mode all the time. Life is not just about reflecting on our actions and reflecting on what we should do and what we shouldn't. Life is all about being happy as well, not just about reflecting, okay, and seeing our mistakes all over again and self-loathing and doubting and worrying. It's not just about that. It's also about enjoying, what could happen and the impossible and what could, the possibilities, other opportunities. We're supposed to enjoy it. Okay, so hermit mode is supposed to be over. Okay, get out of your comfort zone, guys. Get out of that box. It's time to explore. I'm telling you this not just as a psychic tarot reader for you guys today. I am telling you this as a friend. Alright, you deserve to explore the world. Okay? And we also have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I could be connecting to someone who is kind of, I don't want to say they're closed off, but they have this very, very high boundaries. You need to lower your guards down. That's what I want to say. Lower your guards down, and I feel like if you're going to lower your guards down, I feel like you will be able to feel much more vulnerable. For some of you, maybe you guys are really closed off, but for most of you who are watching this daily reading, I feel like you're just bottom of the deck is a star. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you guys. Yeah, back to the Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like, yeah, for some of you, maybe you guys are not really closed off. Maybe you're just being protective with your heart, but they're saying it's kind of like the same thing. Maybe you are pushing people away because you're trying to protect your heart, but it doesn't work like that. You're supposed to be open and adaptable. Like if you let someone into your life and they turned out to be a monster, you should be able to adapt, because life is all about being able to adapt, learning how to adapt on changes and things that are similar to adapting and changes. So we should always be able to learn how to grow from that instead of worrying like, why did I let this person in? Instead of thinking that way, maybe you should learn how to think, what lesson should I learn from this person? Like, why did I let this person into my life? So maybe I should learn something from this person, or maybe I should learn something from this situation. So think like that, okay? Instead of regretting your decision. That's exactly what I've been saying. I've been trying to say, don't regret your decision. Like, whatever you did, whatever action you made, don't regret it. Instead, think about a way, or think about a solution and how to get out of that, if you're trying to get out of that, or figure out what you need to learn from that chapter, from that situation, or from that mistakes. Okay? So, Page of Swords. The King of Swords. I mean, it's time to be practical. It's time to do the right thing. So if you feel like the right thing to do is to leave someone, do it. If you feel like the right thing to do is to communicate, talk to someone, approach them, say hi to them, message them, email them, whatever that is, even if it's not about relationship, it could be like a work thing, just do it. If you feel like you need to leave the job that you don't want to do for your whole life, then leave. Find another job. Okay? And it feels to me like be righteous this time. Do the right thing to do. I don't want to explain so much more about the Queen of Swords because I feel like you already know what to do. This is like a confirmation for you guys. Just do it. Okay? Just do it. If you are planning to stop communicating with someone, be righteous, be practical. If you feel like you need to be cold to them, if you feel like you need to dismiss them, if they did something bad to you, perhaps, do it. Don't be afraid to cut someone off if you feel like you need to. If you are the lover's person and you feel like it's the right thing to do to communicate with someone, to talk to them, say hi to them, do it. Communicate. Don't be afraid. I mean, the King of Swords is never afraid of communicating. They are never afraid. This is you being intellectual. Okay? Use your mind wisely. I mean, you guys are coming up as someone who's very wise. I mean, we have lots of swords. But if you are planning to communicate with someone, be righteous. Be practical. If you are applying for the job, which means that is still communication, know what you deserve. Alright, don't settle for less. Okay? Apply for the job that you want. Be righteous. Be practical. Are you getting what you deserve? Ask yourself that. Okay, the Lovers in Upright. Let's clarify that the Lovers in Upright. What do we need to know about the Lovers in Upright? The Seven of Wands. Be competitive, guys. Whether you are leaving something behind, whether you are communicating with someone, be competitive. And know your advantages. Know who you are. Know your worth. Know your value. If you are planning to communicate with someone, defend your passion. Defend your decision. Defend your choice. This is you defending your wands, which is your plans, your dreams, your goals. What do you want to happen? This is you protecting those things, okay? And if you are planning to leave something, protect that decision, okay? Defend your choice that you are leaving this person, you are leaving. And what a coincidence that my camera just shut off. You could be cutting someone off. I'm so sorry that I take everything as a sign, okay? That's just the way I am. I'm not really sorry, but yeah. Okay. maybe you're planning to cut someone off. Then do it. If they're treating you badly for so long, I mean, this is the right time for you guys to cut someone off. I am telling you. Alright? If someone is treating you badly, if someone is lying to you, I mean, you don't have to confront them. Just leave. Okay? Yeah, it's easy to say, and it's hard to get things done, but at least I am telling you what's really, in here, the cards, and it really says here that you should defend your choice, whatever that is. So just do it. This is for the King of Wands in the verse. For the first energy, which is the lover's person who's planning to communicate to the Queen of Swords in the verse, and they think that communicating is the right thing to do, maybe the reason why they are doubting themselves on whether they are going to be accepted by the Queen of Swords is because before, or maybe in the past, they did not take an action, and they're afraid that it's too late. That's for the first energy. For the second energy, which is the Queen of Swords in reverse as individual, that they're dealing with a different person, which is probably not here. They could be leaving a person, like the third party thing. They could be stopping the communication between them and this King of Wands in reverse, which is a person who is not taking an action. And if you're dealing with this person, then maybe you should really cut the communication with this person because they are not taking an action. They're probably not passionate with you anymore, and you're still, I'm so sorry to say this, maybe this is blunt, but this is the truth. They are not taking an action. They're probably not being passionate to you, and I feel like you don't deserve it. You know the right thing to do. Okay. You know the right thing to do. Know your worth. Know your value. So yeah. 2 wands in the bright. The 9 of Cups in reverse. I want to clarify much more about this because someone could be getting something. I don't know how to explain it. Like, let's just say that you are requesting for a fruit from someone and they gave you a fruit, but you were expecting to receive like an apple, but instead they gave you like an orange or a melon, something like that. You could be receiving something unexpectedly, and yes, you will get what you wish for, but it's not something that you exactly want, or not in the way that you want to receive it. Don't really know how to explain it much more clearer, but can we clarify this 9 of Cups in reverse? So let's just say that you're planning to leave someone behind within a month. That could be like a delay. Maybe you are leaving something behind probably 3 months from now. It could also be that. Or if you're planning to talk to someone, or if you're planning to approach someone within a month, maybe there's a possibility for you guys to talk to someone probably 3 months from now. It could be that. That's just an example, guys. That's just an example of what I'm trying to say. Okay, that is not something that I channeled. Alright, I'm just saying that the 9 of Cups in the verse is something that you're going to receive, but not in a way that you want, or not exactly that you are expecting to receive. The 9 of Cups in the verse. Can we clarify this 9 of Cups in the verse? Looks like they don't want to tell you. Five of Cups in reversed. Can we get more cards? Guess that's meant to come up. Eight of Cups. There's a delay. That's for sure. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords and the Page of Cups. Then we have the Page of Wands and the Tower. Hold up. Don't freak out, guys. Ace of Cups. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Right. I totally saw that coming. Okay. I am really expecting those. Let me just explain to you guys the Five of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups in upright. So, whoa. I did move the camera. I'm so sorry. All right. There's a delay of getting what you want. I feel like this is for the Lovers person who is planning to communicate to the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like they have to leave something behind, and I feel like they need to heal. Like something, they need to leave someone or something. They need to walk away emotionally, probably from the past. I'm not really sure. There's no specific energy that I'm feeling, but yeah, they have to walk away from something. They probably have to walk away from sadness because of the because of the Five of Cups. And we also have the King of Swords. So I feel like this person, whoever that is, I feel like okay, hold on. I feel like this is for the Lovers. The King of Swords. I feel like right now they are really holding on. They are concealing their emotions, but right now you're seeing them as someone who's cold, probably ignoring you. They're just being righteous. They're just being practical because they feel like they need to do it. Because they feel like they need to hide their emotions first. Page of Wands, I feel like right now they are currently doing what they want in life, doing their passion. They are starting something new. They're beginning something. They're holding a letter in here. So yeah, I feel like they're really going to approach whoever that is. I feel like the Queen of Swords, yeah. This could be you. There's going to be a tower moment to the other person who's going to receive the approach, because it's really unexpected. But someone is going to get hurt. Not really sure who's going to get hurt though, but they're saying it's really important. Ten of Swords, someone is hurt. Like after they confess their feelings, they feel like they're going to be rejected, but I am seeing successful cards and beautiful cards in here. I feel like the other person could be rejecting the approach or the communication, probably because they are focused on other responsibilities. And they could be telling this Lovers person that, okay, I don't really have the time right now to be in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean, guys? But yeah, the person who's planning to communicate, I feel like there could be a Ten of Swords energy because they will feel like they're being rejected. But honestly, they're not going to be rejected. It's just that the other person is going to tell them, okay, I'm not really have the time. I don't really have the time to be in this kind of relationship. I don't have the time to flirt. I am fixing other stuff. I'm fixing myself right now. I am improving myself. I'm focused on myself right now, and I don't really have the time to be in a relationship. But the Lovers person will feel like they're being rejected. But overall, I feel like the Lovers person, I feel like he or she's going to be successful with this approach that they're planning. There could be delays though, because they have to leave something behind. right? For the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is a second energy, I feel like there is something else that you are planning to get or receive. You're expecting to receive probably, and I feel like there could be delays for that thing as well, because I feel like you need to leave this King of Wands in reverse first before you could get that. Maybe you're planning to, I don't know, apply for a new job. That could be your dream job or something, but the universe is not going to give you that until you leave this person, this King of Wands in reverse, okay? So I really do hope you guys are on track with me. I hope we guys are in the same page, because they're saying it's really important. Like, this information is really important because they channeled me, we need to know, and I feel like you really need to know whether you should stop communicating or not, or whether you should communicate or not to the other person. So let's continue clarifying the cards, which is, where were we? Three of Cups in reverse. Oh my god. Three of Cups in reverse. What do we need to know about the Three of Cups in reverse? Yeah. Either way, guys, you're going to be happy about this decision. Whether you are the Lovers person, whether you are the Queen of Swords in reverse person, both of you, all of you guys are going to have that celebration. You guys are going to celebrate the success. So, yeah. And bottom of the deck is a Hierophant in reverse. I feel like it's time to think outside the box. Be untraditional. Okay, don't stick like, okay, this is what they usually do, so I will do it as well. Don't be like that. Don't be basic or general. You know, think something else. Okay? Think outside the box. You're going to move forward if you're going to think outside the box. Be unique with your ideas and how you plan things out. We also have the Ten of Pentacles in the Bride, so this is success, happy relationship, happy outcome. Eight of Wands, this is fast movement. So as long as you're going to stick or defend your choices or your passion, whatever that is, whether you stop communicating with someone or you're going to communicate with someone, as long as you're going to defend it, be unique with your ideas, I feel like you're going to have that sweet and fast results. Alright? So, okay. Let's have a Monology card for you guys. For the Lover's person who is thinking that the right choice is to communicate with someone, let's have a Monology card for him or for her. I told you guys. I mean, just love it when my intuition is right. A win-win outcome is forecast. I just love it when I'm seeing full moon in Libra, because full moon is about receiving your blessings, and this is what the universe thinks you deserve. Okay, for the Lover's person. Ta-da! I'm so happy for you. Okay, for the Queen of Swords in the reverse person was planning to stop communicating with the other person, and they think that the right thing to do is to stop communicating because they're probably involved in a third-party relationship. Let's have a Monology card for that. That was fast. And it came in reverse. Emotions are running high. It came in reverse for a reason. You could be dealing with a person who's not passionate with you anymore. I feel like it's time to stop focusing on whether you should... No, sorry. I think you should stop focusing on whether you love this person or not. Because I think you do really love this person. You should focus on, is this really the right thing to do? To stay with someone, to wait for someone until they become passionate with you again. Are you treating yourself fairly? I feel like let me just put it this way. You should only fight for someone that you love if they are fighting for you as well. Because love and relationship itself is about equal balance, give and take. It's not supposed to be just you giving or over giving to someone, and it's not just them. It's not supposed to be that way, that they're just, the one who's receiving, and, vice versa. It's supposed to be that you are giving and receiving, and them as well are giving and receiving. It should be like that. Love is supposed to be like that. Okay, so you should remind yourself whether you are treating yourself fairly or not. Ask yourself. See? Guys, you know what to do, okay? You're so smarter than this. I feel like you already know the right thing to do, and you just have to do it. Right? So bring love into the situation. I feel like this goes both ways for the Lovers and the Queen of Swords in reverse. The first and the second energy. For the Lovers person, bring love into the situation. If you love someone, tell them, alright? Stop concealing those beautiful emotions. If you're planning to stop communicating with that person, for the second energy, bring love into the situation. Bring love to yourself. Because if you keep treating yourself unfairly, if you keep compromising your needs, your wants, just for that person who is not passionate with you, by the way, do you really love yourself? Do you really love yourself? You're supposed to love yourself first. That was a great energy, and it was heavy. Okay, I am closing off this reading, and thank you for clicking this video. I hope this is helpful. So this is the daily reading for February 26, 2020. Well, videos are timeless. All my readings are timeless, so you can really watch at any time. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next daily reading. Take care. Lots of love, everyone. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you got the answer that you need. Yeah. Well, this is me signing off and saying goodbye. Not really goodbye, but yeah, I will see you tomorrow. So goodbye and good luck with this relationship. So yeah, take care, everyone, and lots of love. Bring love into the situation. Bring love to yourself. Okay, so yeah, good luck with this.